Hey, welcome back to another episode of Second Street Primos.
What up?
I am one half of the duo, Mr. Felipe Solis. And sitting here next to me, not across from me this time, next to me is my primo, my partner in crime, Mr. PIC, a.k.a. Paulie Solis. Give it up.
Yo.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Second Street. Doing good,
Second
man.
Street.
Cold as hell out. No, not really.
It's beautiful, though, man. It's beautiful. So, this is a little different podcast this time around.
Very.
It's pretty nice. The way that it's different is we are on location for the first time.
We're not at the studio.
We're not in Session Media Studios today.
Right.
We are at our other prima's house, and she is awesome. And she has been on the show before.
Last year?
Last November.
Dang.
I think it was.
Long?
Yeah.
Long time.
Give it up for our prima, Vicky Solis Wright.
Hello.
Nice to have you on the show again.
What up, girl?
Glad to be here.
And she happened to be later on in the well, I think it was like one of the second or third podcasts that we did, probably.
Yeah.
And that was a fun one.
back.
All your sisters were there and everything. That was so
my
cool.
God.
And
Might as well just put them on mic. they're talking
I told
all
them,
over
but they didn't want to. But that's
they
okay.
They were on there
That's
anyway.
all right. I
We
know.
heard them all the time. I was like, guys,
Yeah,
wow.
because Laura couldn't keep her mouth shut.
Oh my God.
But
they were playing music in the background. Like,
That's right.
what are they doing?
Every time we were, and I was telling her yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna add that in there. Don't have to play it.
It's okay, I got it.
I know. But so this time, we mentioned before that we were gonna do a Halloween edition for the podcast.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. We do have a hype man that is actually joining us.
Yeah, fuck, I was waiting for you to say about Jeff, bro. I'm like, he's right here, bro. I'm not that fucking big.
I have all this stuff in my
Damn.
head. Her husband is here joining us as well in their home.
Say what up, Jeff.
What up?
Mr. Jeff Wright.
Second Street.
Second Street.
Right.
That's what's up. So there was a bit of a debate on if he was going to join or not, but that's neither here nor there. But he will be listening. May have a few remarks here and there, which I hope he does. And
I'm so bad.
Right? He was all happy. He's like, I'm going to share with you. She's like, yeah, no.
Story of my life. Bleeping out.
Well, wait. Kudos to him for putting on the fire here.
yes,
Yeah.
thank you
Got a
very
nice
much.
fire going.
It does feel warm down here.
It is nice.
Hot
Yeah,
air.
because we haven't turned our
Right?
furnace on yet.
So we're all sitting down here with our cafecito and relaxing. Got the fire going right now, and Jeff was nice enough to dim the lights for the ambiance of the night,
Right.
because we will be talking about personal scary stories. That's what's up.
Vicky, how many you got?
How many you got? Man, it's in our culture to have stories regardless.
You ever thought, though, like
know.
some of our parents made up shit just to scare the shit out of us?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I think they still
probably.
do.
I think they have.
Yeah.
I think so. But there's some that is, you know they're real from experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's always when you stay the night at that cousin's house. Did you guys hear that shit?
Well, before I was always scared to run past your parents' bedroom whenever I go visit. I don't know why.
You were scared when you spent the night.
I remember
recall.
that. Yeah.
And it wasn't just because of Lady, our dog.
No, but like I just remember like
Chasing them around the house.
Yeah.
was Lady around back then? No, I mean when I was younger. No.
Maybe not.
No. Lady was
She a Cocker Spaniel?
my teen years.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. No, she was just a little mutt.
Black and white?
No, she was brown. She was like a light
okay,
brown.
okay.
And she was something else. But yeah, your closet, your parents' closet, for some reason, just walking past it and seeing it in the doorway for some reason just scared the shit out of me. I felt like someone was gonna come out or something. I don't know.
I've always felt, of course, very safe there. I mean, as
Right,
far as
right.
like,
Oh,
any,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
spiritual things. You know, yeah. It's all been very good.
Oh,
Good.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good vibes.
You'd have to admit though, the alley sometimes, because my grandma's house was a couple doors down from you, and the alley be dark as hell sometimes. I mean, it'd just be like, shit, I don't even want to dump the trash. Make my brother do it while I wait by the back door. Hurry up, fool!
I'll watch you.
Right?
Yeah,
Got your back.
We always sent the little ones, our younger siblings. To
Yeah,
do
all the
dirty
time,
work.
man.
That was something else. But yeah, did you ever feel or have anything on the street, like outside on the street, were you over there, were you at your parents? Like feel anything, see anything, or hear of anything?
No.
No.
And even when I lived, next door there.
Yeah.
That was in the house.
You smelled roses?
Yeah, it was after my mom had passed away, and I did see a reflection of her
wow.
at the stove,
Yeah.
which was amazing. And I said, I felt, I didn't feel scared or anything.
Right.
If anything,
Yeah.
I just
It's a
felt
good
comforted.
feeling. Good
right.
feeling.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Right.
that's always good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then just the strong smell of roses.
Oh yeah. For real.
And yeah, that was her favorite flower.
I kind of had that same thing when my grandpa passed away. Mm-hmm. I would always smell his aftershave.
Really?
Like working in the basement, just doing regular cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just go kind of like up the stairs and around, and I could smell the aftershave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? 'Cause I thought somebody was messing around, like, putting it on or something. But
Right.
it was just us. Just me and my grandma. I'm like, man, my grandma wouldn't put it on or nothing, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Just smell it.
Right.
I was like, whoa.
That's crazy.
That's weird feeling.
Yeah, I never had any weird. I know there was a lot of things that went down on Hero Street, aka 2nd Street,
Shit.
especially outside. There is something outside though, like that walks around.
I do believe that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The times we were sitting outside late with our crew, you always saw something at the corner of your eye, down. Like it was to me, it was always down the street. I would see something like
Dead end.
just off in the distance, like walk across the street, but I could never see. I never caught what it was. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like,
They never put lights at the dead end. There's always fucking dark past the hill.
man, they barely put concrete on the street. They were gonna put lights.
I know.
Shit.
Right. Oh, it blew out.
Yeah, because we would sit outside, gosh, really late.
Late. Yeah.
Just hear things too.
Oh yeah.
Especially the creek.
Oh.
Creek had some shit going on
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah. There's something going on back there.
Sacrifices or some shit.
Something.
I never sat out there in the actual creek at dark in the night.
Backyard.
Yeah. I mean, we would go down to my grandma's down at the very bottom.
Yeah.
That's about it. But like actually cross like at night, I don't know. I would never do that. I think mainly just because of like raccoons and muskrats and shit like that. But
Right.
Snakes.
I wonder what goes on back there. I don't know. Who knows?
How many times have you guys seen it flooded?
Shit.
I think there was one year it was really bad.
It's scary. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like rapid.
easily you could have drowned.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Or get
No,
shanked.
there was one storm.
End up in Watertown.
Seriously?
water.
No, there was one storm. I
That's
forgot,
true, that's true.
how many years ago it was. But my dad and I and the kids went down by Porky's
Yeah.
to
yeah.
look at the creek and
It gets more dangerous
Yeah.
the further down there
Yes.
you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did any of your parents ever talk about playing in the right underneath Porky's, where they would walk underneath and go all the way under in the sewer
well,
part
they
did
used
that.
to. My dad and like your
Yeah.
grandpa, they used to hunt back
down
in
there? Yeah. They said they would crawl. They would just walk, end up in East Moline on the other side by John Deere. And
I
I'm
did
like,
that.
fuck.
I did that.
You did it?
Yeah.
I never did.
I wouldn't do it either.
No. I was too scared.
I got claustrophobic though when we did it because you had to cross underneath. And
Yeah.
Then it just felt like everything was coming in and jagged shit just everywhere. If you fell off, man,
Really?
like off the edge because it was all water, because there was a concrete little lip that you could walk and it'd take you across.
Hell no.
If you fell,
How
it
tall?
was over.
What was like the height of it? Like, do you have,
No, I mean it was pretty tall. I mean, I didn't have to.
You didn't have to crouch down
Yeah, I
or
didn't
anything?
have to crouch down or anything.
Nope. Not
hey,
me.
badass.
Nope. Although years ago, my girlfriend and I think we were walking to the Torchlight Jam, and we saw. Well, she saw it. I didn't see it. She said there was like a lizard-like thing on the concrete there.
Okay.
And she's like, Vicky, it's like an alligator. I'm like, shut up.
Oh,
it is
Lord.
not an alligator. She goes, it hissed at me like it was a lizard-like type of thing. And we weren't drunk at that time, because I said we were going to the Torchlight Jam, not coming back,
Did you guys smoke on the way there?
No.
They were coming back from the country fair thing that was down there in the anchored parking lot.
The Country Fest.
The Country Fest.
The Torchlight Fest was nothing but a drunk fest, man.
Oh,
I
no.
And you know what's
Well,
messed up?
thank God it was walking distance.
I
Hello.
never got the experience.
shit.
I was too young to drink
Oh,
there.
God.
Yeah, I never got the experience for that jam. I just went after, but
That was
I just
awesome.
went. My favorite part was when they would do the chicken dance, and I'd watch all the girls do the chicken dance.
Oh, my God. Cochino.
like, shake it, Tweety.
Oh, my gosh.
That was the first twerk that ever existed.
my
Twerking
God.
back then. They ain't got shit today. They ain't doing anything different. They just remixing.
You're like, y'all screaming at the Macombos, hit that trumpet faster, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
Those Macombos. That cracks me up. All right, so the reason why we're here is for some scary stories. Personal.
Can we do nice ones first?
Vix is scared, like for real.
The fuck, man?
Well,
Come on, Vix.
You got some
I'm
shit.
not- I'm
you got
not-
some shit going on here or what?
no.
That's good.
Okay, so
That's good.
Like, shut up.
I was seriously when we moved here. I'm like, okay, have you guys heard anything, seen anything?
That's
And
not part.
we've been fine.
That's not in the full disclosure part of the house.
It should be.
It should be, but
should
it's
be.
not.
First thing Jeff was like, nah, it's fine.
I know, but we had our priest come and bless the
Oh,
home.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn, yeah, there you go.
You gotta do that.
You know, a
That
lot
was
of that
nice,
stuff
so-
in houses that you buy, you can go through the title and abstract if you get a hold of it. Entire history of it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this,
Ooh.
because I don't know.
Try that.
Is part of the full disclosure like if somebody got murdered in
Oh,
here
yeah,
or not?
that-
That's
that
part
would-
of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it has to be.
They have to. Put
Why?
that in there.
What does that contribute to the house really,
Well,
I don't know,
it could
but-
contribute
or
to
not?
What's never maybe per se left the house.
I was like, you guys are gonna pay the
Right.
closing costs, fuckers.
I know, right?
Right.
We ain't
Right.
buying this shit. Hell.
Sorry that this cut off because
That was weird.
something happened with my system as we were recording. All of a sudden, it just cut off and said something about a system overload, which in the history or the annual, in the year that we've done this, that's never happened before, where it just cut off on us
I know.
recording.
My ghost detector's going crazy right now.
So we apologize for that.
This app says, shut it down, fucker.
That's crazy.
Jeff, can you put the lights back down a little bit?
Ah, man.
Are you scared? Really?
I ain't scared. I ain't trying to go to bed, fool.
No,
Shit.
just a little bit. I mean,
Fuck, I
shit.
just had a bun. Trying to put me to sleep. I'm like,
Thank you, Jeffrey.
thanks, Jeff.
You are the awesome. So anyway, hopefully it doesn't happen again. And I apologize if it does, and I apologize that it did. I don't know what happened there,
Because the lights are low.
but oh yeah. So they have to disclose that. Then Jeff, you were saying.
I think so. Who knows though? I honestly don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't know. That's crazy. But
And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think, I don't know. When I bought my house, I mean, I did ask, you know, did the lady pass away? Like, no, she didn't. You know, there was paperwork too. So I was like, whatever, that's cool.
so let me ask you this: what if you're looking at a house to buy, and everything was perfect with it, but you go downstairs into the basement, in all corners of the basement, there's like Bibles sitting there.
I don't buy the house.
Not a good sign.
I do not buy the house.
You don't think so?
And I wonder too, like, homes that, where murders were committed, or just like big headline murders. Who wants to buy homes where somebody was killed?
I figured out why it did that.
Right.
Why it cut off.
Why?
I believe my cord to the back of my recording digital interface is loose.
Okay.
So
Get some tape.
don't shake your table too much.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
But no, I
You
was.
got some electrical tape, Jeff.
I know, right?
No.
I was watching a Netflix program yesterday, like those American crime stories. And
Oh, yeah.
the one where the husband killed his wife and then killed his 2 little girls out in Colorado a couple years ago. But like, she was murdered there in the home. Like, who would want to buy that home when all that happened there?
I get what you're saying, and that's on a, like an emotional thing, but like really, I mean, it's got nothing to do with the house.
No,
Would you want to live
there
there?
could be a residual attachment.
No, I'm not.
No, you're right. You're right on that. But if there wasn't, I wouldn't have a problem staying in there.
I mean, come on. If I saw 4 Bibles in the corner of my basement,
No, that's different.
I'd be like,
That's different.
Yeah.
better be a dehumidifier. in this
And the reason why I
motherfucker.
asked that because I know somebody who that was their experience. They went into a house and saw that,
No.
like for real.
4 Bibles?
in East Moline.
Oh shit.
Bibles in the corners of the house.
Nope.
I'm like, that ain't to stop rats or mice.
You know what? That's a good idea to do because the neighbor's house next door is for sale. I'll sneak in that fucker. I'll put some Bibles all around.
Do it.
No, I'm not playing because I want good neighbors this time. Shit. I've been through a lot of shit.
You gotta be careful, man, because if people still move in with that shit in there, they fucked up.
Yeah, they did. You should see me when I'm in the garage when people pull up to look at the house. I'm all playing loud ass music. I'm like, fuck.
So bad.
Fucking playing some Selena and
Hell no, I ain't playing that.
Like,
shit.
I ain't living next to that Mexican.
Paulie's doing the washing machine.
Oh, shoot.
Open up my door and put the chicken dance on, start twerking. Like, what the
Well, back to like the homes with
Yeah.
odd feelings like that.
Yeah.
So
Give us one, Vix. Come on.
yes,
Give us one.
Yes. I'm not going to name names, obviously,
Good,
or
good,
anything.
good,
But
good
yes, I had a childhood friend who she would tell me.
Do I know her?
Yes.
Okay.
You
Ooh.
probably know this story. I believe you were there when this.
What? What?
shit?
Oh shit. Okay, go ahead.
So, anyways,
blocked it
she
out.
would tell me like she would see images of like good things, like the Blessed Mother. She'd say she would just open her eyes and she'd be at
really?
the foot of her bed, But we all know too how evil and powerful Satan is, that he can come in,
Oh yeah.
any form, any
yeah.
image,
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, okay, I believe you, And then years later, when she was raising her family in that home, you know what I'm talking
Yes,
about? Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So we were invited over to her place for dinner. There was quite a few of us around her table. And I don't know how we got to talking about
Yeah.
just, evil, kind of scary, ghost stories like that.
Right.
And one particular person was talking about her stories of, messing with the Ouija board and stuff.
Yeah.
Who the fuck messes with
shit.
Ouija boards?
That's
do
another
not.
story. That's
Absolutely not.
No.
Well,
So
Yeah, we'll get to that.
yeah, I just remember, like, that minute, the room got so cold. So cold. The hair on my arms was just standing up. I just literally got the chills. I was like, shit, this is not right. And at that same time, another friend of ours was there with her husband, and he's like, oh shit. We're like, what? Well, he had a medallion of the Blessed Mother necklace on, and that metal literally fell off of his off the chain, and there was no like link missing or
break,
anything like that.
anything like that.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And we're all just like, okay,
What
done.
the hell? Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
And, I don't know how long after that had happened. My friend and her family, they moved. Unfortunately, their marriage ended in a divorce.
Right.
A new family moved in the home. And just a lot of terrible things have happened to them.
Still
To this day.
Wow.
Still. Their marriage ended in divorce. There was a lot of domestic abuse and stuff going on in there. Somebody tried to commit suicide in there.
Ooh,
Whoa.
And actually Andre knew or was friends with one of the boys, and he was over there recently, and I'm going to say in the past few months or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's just like, Mom, he just got this really eerie, odd feeling in there.
Yeah.
Something just didn't feel right.
Right.
And even while he was over there that evening, there was feuding going on between, this person in the house and this person in the house. And it's not good.
A lot of bad energy.
I feel bad, should I say something to them? That maybe this is possibly going on.
You get at least give a heads up, give the house blessed or something.
Yeah, but that's how do you have that conversation? Or how do you start that
door,
conversation?
Exactly.
Knock on the door.
Yeah.
Tell it through a.
Yeah.
You ever seen Poltergeist? You ever seen the movie
Right.
Poltergeist?
Look in the ring and tell them your house is fucked up, yo.
Right. Exactly.
Jeez.
Get off my stairs.
It's just not a good.
Now that's here locally, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's bad. That's on the street, man.
Okay, it's not on my street, is it?
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
I'm just making sure. I'm
No.
hearing a lot of shit outside lately.
No.
That's crazy.
That was probably one of the scariest, experiences that I've had. Yeah, it was.
I mean, I don't. I know people. Some people believe in the afterworld. Some people don't. Spirits, ghosts. Some people don't. I mean, to each their own. But there's so much out there that you just don't know. How do you know?
You're overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
How do you know there isn't or isn't?
Mm-hmm.
We could be wrong too, but they could. I mean, you just don't know. So much.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the Ouija board. I know somebody. I'm not going to say who, but I know somebody in this room that did it. But I'm not going to say who.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, I'll say it. I did it. I was pushed into it. Nancy fucked me up.
Oh.
She thought it'd be. I think we talked about this before.
I think.
Yeah, we mentioned it on the podcast before.
Yes.
Yeah, but
we did mention it.
Yeah, but the ones that listen to that probably don't listen anymore. So
Right.
It's new.
All she wanted to do was her and the kids let's do something stupid and scary. So they went to fucking Toys R Us when it was open. Made me go in there and get this Ouija board, and I walked up there and I put it on the counter, and the lady's looking at me. I'm like, it's just a gag gift. I'm just joking around. She knew I was fucking serious. I was just sitting there looking around like, And we took it to Black Hawk State Park.
How do they sell that in the stores?
Yeah. It's made by Mattel. Don't even. It's not real.
Do they still sell them?
Yeah, it's at Walmart.
Oh shit!
I walk by and kick it. No, it was really jacked up. We went to Black Hawk State Park, and some Indian was talking to us. This is not because it's at Black Hawk State Park, but some Indian named I forgot his name, Max or something like that. Yeah,
An Indian
who the hell
named
named
Max?
Max, man? Right? Gotta call Anthony on this one. So, no, for real. They played it, and whatever. Then they took it to my fucking house, and I didn't know they brought it.
What?
I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay, get rid of this shit. So then they started messing around playing with it, and I'm thinking in my head, this isn't real. You know what I mean? This is fake as hell. Somebody's moving that damn thing. Mm-hmm. So it eventually started spelling out shit that happened in that house before I met them. Only I would know. And I'm like, whoa, okay, you need to get rid of this shit. Mm-hmm. So my son burnt it. Guess what? It didn't burn. Mm-hmm. It don't burn. It just the eye where that was still intact.
That's made some kind of polyurethane or something. It's not gonna.
It's
burn
weird. The whole
everything.
outer rim didn't. The outer rim burnt, but the middle part stayed. I was like, man, throw that fucking thing away. We threw it in the neighbor's garage.
Shredded or something.
We threw it in their trash
No,
can.
seriously, that happened. You know, actually, that reminds me of a quick story. One of our relatives, I was babysitting their son, and they were telling me that they would hear things, and like their son at that time, he might have been maybe like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Like he would just wake up crying, screaming in the middle of the night about a man seeing a man.
Whoa.
You know, and they decided to have their priest come over and bless their home. And when he came in, he was walking down the hallway, and there was a poster on the wall, and it was some type of like a Aztec, you know, stone head or something like that, you know. And he pointed it out. He goes, "You need to get this out of here."
Oh shit.
So they tried to burn it as well, and guess what?
Wouldn't burn.
It wouldn't burn. But then after they removed that, everything was fine.
That's weird, man.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I had a pretty crazy story too. Right after that happened, of course we got rid of it, but then it involves man, about the whole I'm looking at him like I don't even want to talk about it. But
No,
anyway.
I mean we were gonna talk about it anyway. Let's do it on the first one.
It's cool. Yeah, we didn't even want to talk about it on the first one, but anyway,
go ahead.
there was something going on at that house I live in now. You know the house I'm at.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't due to the people that lived there before, the lady. This happened on Hero Street, and for years we ended up calling a friend of ours to do a cleansing on the house.
This just happened last year, right?
No.
Oh no. It's been
well, this is the second year. 2 years
a
ago.
couple years ago.
So anyway.
Yeah, this is recent.
Yeah, so this, and it all stems to Hero Street, believe it or not. So
Dun, dun, dun.
when the lady was telling me, she's like, you know, something must have happened. She kept questioning me when they came over, you know. And they're like, I'm like, why the fuck am I on this spot list? You know, why are you looking at me for? And this lady that kept, you know, they had the bells and all that shit. They're cleansing the house. She kept drilling me with questions. I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me? Get the fuck out of my house. You know? Don't ask me shit. So anyway, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit. Come to find out, I had a spirit attached to me. And then they started talking about it, and I had a dream years ago. I had a dream in that house. The lady was on the back deck, long white hair, no eyes, all black eyes, long dress, black, you know. And she was screaming at me, trying to get in the house, and she had no legs, she had no feet. She was just like floating. I was like, what the fuck? So this dream, I was like, you need to stay the fuck, you know. I was like, you know, no,
That was Gita, man. She was cold.
Right? So next thing you know, anyway, that dream passed through, and I didn't tell nobody about that dream. The people that came to my house told us that they had a vision of this woman attached to me. I haven't talked to them, you know. And they described her, and I was just like, oh shit. So this woman has been around for a while, following me until I got that house, and then she made that house her house. Like she was protecting it.
She paying rent,
right? I was like, fuck her. Better pay that electric bill. Cable due this week. But they ended up cleaning the house, and they said some years ago she attached to you because she was making things very uneasy at that house. And all of a sudden I told this to him in front of
Wait, before you get to that part, you don't have to go into it, but tell them how, because she was attached to you, like that was causing like go ahead.
Yeah, it was causing a little bit of problems between me and Nancy. And Nancy's like, there's something wrong with this house. There's something, you know, like the cabinets would open and just weird things would happen. And you guys can vouch, nothing ever happened in that house before I got there.
Right.
It was just a peaceful home.
Right.
But Nancy kept saying she was hearing things when we're working on the house. She would hear shit move around and this and that. Well, come to find out, that lady was, whoever was attached to me, was jealous of any female, anybody who tried to get close to me. Weird.
It was Mexican ghost. It was a Mexican ghost. That's
so it was actually, right?
It was. Like, what is the Llorona?
It's even worse, man. This is Senora Katie.
Oh shit.
Well, this is what happened. Heard that story. She freaked out. She's like, what did you say? And she was getting ready to leave, remember?
Yeah, she was on her way out.
She took her shit off. She's like, I gotta talk to you. I was like, oh shit. She told me a lady on Hero Street gave her like ojos, like something, and she was sick for a week, wasn't it? Something like that. She was sick.
Yeah, there was a lady.
On Hero Street.
There was a senile lady that lived on
Hero
this. I think she was off off the alley,
at the end of Hero Street on the alley turn.
like kind of like where the Ramirez's lived in the
okay.
alley.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because that's where the bus stop was for her.
Yeah.
Well, all these
And,
kids would make fun of this lady.
Yeah.
Because she walked around with a black thing over her face
veil.
and crying, walking down the street crying because she was kind of messed up. She was really abused, really bad from her husband.
Okay.
So yeah, she freaked out and they ended up. Man, they did something to her.
But
right?
they thought she was like involved, like she knew like black magic type of shit.
Right.
Okay.
And
Was she Mexican?
Yeah, I think she was.
Yeah.
And she walked by her house one time, and she was outside, and said something to him or something like that, and scared the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And after that was like a little touched by something. They had to get all the abuelitas on the street to do some shit. No, this is fake. This is all fake.
Testing 3, 2,
No,
1,
this happened. I think it was 3 weeks ago. No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, I told her the story. Then she told me that story, and she goes, "You just identified the lady I knew."
Well, it seemed really familiar. Don't know if that was
we don't know,
but
Has anybody else seen her? Like images of her? Because now I do recall somebody talking about a woman who had no legs.
yeah, that's
Maybe
I don't know. I've never heard anything else already.
maybe I.
Her name is Eileen.
Yeah, but she didn't have no legs.
what the fuck?
Yeah, so she's Patty.
She's Patty.
Playing on the
Patty or
patio.
So
Patty.
I don't know, but for some reason I thought somebody was talking about this woman.
Really?
She was known, so it's not like it was.
Yeah, she was known in Silva, so.
Maybe.
Well, I asked the people
But
that
no,
came
like
over.
her image, like people would see her
Oh.
image.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I have to look into that.
Someone like family or just someone that you?
I believe it was family.
Okay.
Whoa. Ah, man, turn the lights on.
It probably has possibility.
I don't know.
No, but these people, back to these people that came over and cleansed the house, they told me she visited them the day before they came to the house. Like the lady and another person, they're like, dude, they called each other, did you just fucking see that? And they're like, yeah, who the fuck is this? A lady was hovering over them while they were doing research on the house.
Oh hell
And
no.
she's like, you need to leave. So they got rid of her that night before she came to the house. Because they were saying that she was trying to scare them, like not to go to that house.
Jeez.
So she went ahead of time. It's like,
Oh my
nah.
goodness.
Did it to 2 people. One was in Davenport, one was in Rock Island. And they called each other freaking out. And then when they told me that and I told them my story about that lady, they were like, oh shit, it connected. So yeah, they ended up getting rid of her, and they said that she was really obsessed and possessed over me. Like she couldn't get rid of me. Then and I was like, well, how the hell did I
pimp.
Right? That happens all the time. You know, I was like, it explains it all.
Oh my gosh.
Once they
So I
get
wonder
with me,
who
they're
this
crazy.
woman- I wonder who she was. Like, what was her name? You know, I wonder.
I think her name was Katie. For real.
That
Like for real.
his mom called her Crazy Kate. Kids used to make fun of her, Crazy Kate, Crazy Kate.
And she was Mexican?
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But she had a thing over her face, like going to a funeral all the time because she walked
When
down the
did
street.
she die?
A Thursday?
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm done. I don't know. Well, I never asked her that.
Six. No, but they said they got rid of her, and they stuck her like in a room with mirrors, and
I've heard of that.
they're trying they're trying to get her, you know what I mean, to talk to her. It's okay to go with the light now.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I told that she freaked out that night.
Yeah, she did a little
She
bit.
was like,
It seemed too familiar,
Well, yeah.
too similar
You're-
of a person.
You're reminded of,
Yeah, and she was wondering, well, how the hell did it jump from me generations to you? And it happened on Hero Street.
I mean,
Because when my grandpa died, I went to my mom's house when she lived across the street from grandma's. And I sat in the backyard. That was my grandpa. I cried, and I was like breaking down. That was my breakdown point, because I missed my grandpa. Yeah, exactly. So that was my weakest point, and
You're vulnerable.
Okay.
she attached. Yeah, kind of crazy.
I mean, I know spirits can travel and they can attach. I mean, even
Right.
to objects, but that's nuts, dude.
To good things. Well, you know what? I'll tell you a quick story too about objects. So, like right now, don't get freaked out. In my dad's home.
Turn the lights on, Jeff.
I know. This is
Fucking me up, man.
This is good.
Sweat, bro.
This is good.
Get some more Mexican bread.
So, Andre, his room is that first room, the first bedroom on the left, and he one night he was awake.
Yeah.
He said his
Right.
bedroom door just closed on its own.
Whoa.
Yeah, and he was of course freaked out.
That would have fucked me up.
I know. He hung a rosary on both of the doorknobs there, and
No.
nothing has ever happened since.
Okay, but windows, door, they have windows open.
No
They're
windows are
breathing.
open. No.
Ah,
So
bad hinge, maybe.
in my dad's dining room, he has a computer desk, and on the top he has like his holder for like his mail and stuff.
Yeah.
Just different little
Yeah.
things on top of the desk. He has a statue of St. Francis of Assisi and a statue of Our Lady of Fatima on top of that desk.
Yeah.
And, like I said, he has several other things on there too. They're all lined up. For some reason, those two statues have turned towards Andre's room.
Shut up.
Damn.
And nothing else on the top of that desk moves.
But,
Except for, and then what they'll do, they're like, Grandpa, did you move that? Andre, did you move? Nope, they haven't touched it. They'll move it back straight, looking forward.
Yeah.
And then move again, both of them. And at the same, angle.
the same angle.
Yeah.
Are there other figurines or other things on there that could do the same but don't?
No, it's just the two religious statues that move.
Really?
Now he's got other religious artifacts.
Yeah.
Like next to his chair in the living room.
Well, yeah. It's just those two things that move.
on that.
Dude, it's probably your dad fucking with them. Because I would do it if I was old. I'd be fucking with my kids all
If
week.
I was old.
No, my dad wouldn't. No,
I would fuck with my grandkids so bad.
no, they would. No, and we just look at it like Andre. They're
Right.
just looking out for
good
you,
sign.
and
Yeah,
there's nothing
that could
else.
be.
Is
That could be.
yeah.
Right.
There's one thing I did find out about. I mean, that kind of thing I do believe does happen. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I mean, people confuse that for like scary stuff or something, but I mean, it's for real. But also, people, there's I don't know the technical definition, but there's a word, a thing called apophenia, and that's where if one person sees something, now anyone else, they want to believe it, so they make it true too. So, like, I always ask questions first. Is there anything logical that can make this happen before I believe that, oh shit, this is like for real?
Right.
You know?
It's not that you're a skeptic.
Exactly.
Right,
You're
right.
more
Well, yeah, because you want to figure out this, kind
Yeah.
of the science behind
Yeah.
it.
debunk this or
Right,
this
right,
fact.
right. Because if it is, it is. And
Right.
that definitely wouldn't rule that
Nothing
out.
on
but-
this desk
Right.
moves.
That's crazy.
Except for those two religious statues, and they both move at the same angle.
Your dad doesn't sit at the desk a lot though either, does he?
He'll sit there and look on his computer and stuff.
Right, right.
But I mean,
That's crazy though. I mean,
But
just to have those two
But to have those two
in the
turn at
same angle.
Yeah. It's probably nothing. You know what I mean? It's probably good thing.
it's good things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I've always, like I said, I've always felt safe
Right.
in there.
Yeah, I can't honestly say that I've ever had anything happen like in my own home or any place that I've lived, or like, I've gone into places where shit was kind of, weird, or like, I don't want to be here. But I never really, I think the most haunted place I've ever been to was the the house across the street from my grandma's.
Oh shit!
The old place.
Is somebody living there yet?
Yeah, people have been living there.
My mom's house was next door. You know how much shit I heard when I lived there? My mom?
No.
Oh my god. I heard a lot
Do you
of
remember,
shit.
Vix, when we were outside? This was circa 92-ish, 3-ish. We were all chilling outside. And it was late. And we always saw a light on downstairs in the basement. But nobody was living there. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, one of my friends who lived on Harold Street, when she was in there, she saw some crazy shit too.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, babies crying and
You know what? My mom's dog she would let her out the back door. Remember my mom's little dog?
yeah.
Every time she go out the back door, it would never turn right to go near that yard. It would stop and look, just go to the left. I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because you think a dog would like want to wander, then wander the backyard. This dog would literally go down the steps, look right, up and down, just wouldn't pay attention.
You know, they
They have that sense.
where
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's why I have to have animals all the time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if they're looking at things like in the corners, you're like, oh hell no.
Right?
Like, what are you looking at? No.
Yeah, but would you want to know that, though?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, okay, here's one thing I've always been scared to do, even though I don't have any sense of anything in my place right now. You know, even though I don't have anything like that, I would still be scared to like set up a recorder and let it record overnight or while we're gone to hear, you know, because you pick up shit like that.
No, I don't think
I'd be
would
scared
hear
to find. I'd be scared to find out.
No, I wouldn't do it.
No.
If they're in there, they ain't bothering me. I ain't gonna bother them.
You hear everybody fart all night.
But
That would be Jeff and I.
Sound like fucking Banda.
I know it.
and they're like,
night,
wait
man.
a minute, there was a third fart.
And you hear that thunder.
It was a dog.
Oh, there we go. There you go. It's just the dog.
Right?
Ketchup and mustard.
Shoot, that's funny. Oh man. No,
that's
I don't.
crazy.
I just know. Honestly, you guys, like if things like that happen, right away, I immediately start praying.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
You
of
know,
course.
like just Satan get behind me,
Right,
and
yeah.
You know what? That
just move forward.
Right.
You know.
And that's a good thing to do, because you know what? After that experience I had at that house, because these guys know more about my house than I actually.
Really?
Yeah. And
I took care of the lady who lived there before.
before I moved
that's
in.
right. That's right.
Well, after all that happened, I'm not shitting you. Everybody's good. The love's gotten much stronger. And it's weird. Sometimes I catch myself and I tell Nancy, I thank this house. Because we weren't living there. We moved out for a minute because of my divorce. Then I moved back in. Well, ever since after that happened, now I feel more of a respect for that house. Like it's protected us through the pandemic, the riot bullshit. I feel like, every morning I'll go next to the fireplace in the front and I'll touch them. Like, thank you. Keeping everybody safe.
So back on that note, when you were living there with your ex,
Right.
Whoa.
There was a lot of shit that went on in that house. Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, they congregate to that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like spirits and stuff. That's,
Oh, they love to break up families.
Oh,
and
yeah.
destroy. Oh
Right.
yeah,
Oh,
destroy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Person
Yep.
that's bad.
So
Led a miserable life. It wasn't
Right.
I mean, things are meant to be what they are, obviously now because
Right.
we just love Nancy
Right.
and
Hell yeah. I mean,
But it's just odd. It's like, hey,
I'm gonna go drink up with Kate. Not just for you. Shit. Thank you.
right?
Drink this shit.
Cheers, no.
Right. You did a great job.
Right. Yeah.
No, but yeah, you're right. It was crazy. Yeah, it was really crazy. But now it's like peaceful, like a loving environment. You know what I mean? It just feels, and even Nancy feels it now. At first, she was like, "Paul, I can't be here," but now it's like she's like, "Okay." She's starting to call it her home now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
good.
get a little freaked out when I went down there the last time you were showing me. I got a little freaked out. Like it was kind of, I don't know if it was because it was claustrophobic or
What, in the basement?
yeah.
Oh, it's changed. There's 3 bedrooms down there now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
you guys got to
cool.
see it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Because when they seen it, it was massive.
Yeah,
Open.
it was huge.
I remember when you first went over there. and it was really bare down there, and other
Yeah.
stuff was there. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's changed. You guys got to see. I can't wait to show you guys
Cool.
when all this is done. Like the bar. Remember that part in the bottom bar when you
Yes.
come down to the basement?
Yes.
That's Nancy's walk-in closet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You guys will like it.
Nice.
Major changes. But
That's dope.
yeah, like they knew that house before I got it.
That's crazy.
So, and you know what too? I told the people about you.
Oh,
When
really?
they were cleansing it, and they're like, "Well, that's good." So somebody knows this history of this house. I'm like, "Yeah, I can call them right now." And they're like, "No, it's okay." Like they kept telling me, "Think of their cousins. How would they tell you about the lady living?" Because I didn't know who used to live here. And they're like, and I was like, "Well, they always said she was peaceful. She was loving. She was neighborhood grandma." And they're like, "Okay, concentrate. Can you bring her here to heal
To
this,
help,
to
right.
help with this?" I'm like, "Yeah," because I don't think she would let that go down.
I don't
Right,
let that
right.
shit happen.
So
miss her.
I've got a story. It didn't happen to me, but it happened to a close friend of mine.
Right?
It's gonna sound weird, but you guys don't know her.
Oh, shit. A
Well,
female.
you might, but vaguely. You don't know.
Write it down on a piece of paper.
Pass
Text it to me.
But yeah, she used to live She used to live in Geneseo, but along the way there was. What road is that? There's one road. Is it Wolf?
Wolf Road?
Yeah, on Wolf Road. You know, there's a lot of farms and stuff going along the way there. Well, she used to live when she was younger on a farm out there, and some shit would go down in her place, and like some really weird shit. And one story in particular that she told me was there was one time when her and her parents left for the evening, and I think she was in her early teens maybe, and they didn't have any livestock or anything, but you know the neighboring farmers did. They came home one night or from that night, and there was a dead cow upstairs in one of their rooms.
What?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Cow
Now-
inside?
Yeah, so okay, weird enough as it is, but here's the thing: when they tried to get it back down, there was no physical way that it could fit through the stairway to go downstairs. They have no idea how it got up there.
It had some butter on the sides.
They had to chop it up to get it out.
Oh God.
Well, did
Yeah.
they at least keep it and eat it?
I don't know. That's a good question. I should have asked her. I didn't ask her that though. But no, some weird
Eating a
shit.
hamburger.
That's-
You were in my room,
Some
motherfucker.
some weird shit would go on, and like
That's weird.
It's almost like, do I believe that? You know, but
you know what?
The cow stood up on its back hinds.
You know what? No, that could happen. You're right.
suck it in.
To some weird way, it probably could make its way in there somehow, if it did. But they couldn't figure out how it got up the stairs, or even because there was no way they could get it out.
This is a question for Jeff. Is that possible?
Farmer Jeff.
Farmer
like
Jeff.
I'm serious. Come on, man. Taters and meat. You gotta fucking. Is that
That's
possible?
funny. It's just.
You know, that's some weird stuff there.
He can't even answer
I
that.
can't. The only
I
time I
mean-
remember seeing something similar to that would be the movie Animal House.
You're hearing the voice of Jeffrey Wright.
The horse that was wound up to death with
That's-
the
That's just unbelievable.
Go ahead,
So
bro. You
no,
know,
I
bro.
got more. I got one more. And I don't. It wasn't her. It was they were having a party, and one of their friends, one of their parents' friends, her parents' friends, was going to the restroom, and somehow like in where the story is a little fadey for me because it's been a while. But I think in the bathroom that led out into another door, there was like a claw, or it led up to the attic somehow. I don't remember how it was, but this girl was going to the bathroom, and
Chicken came out.
she saw someone peek in around the corner of the wall at her, and she heard it slam the door and go upstairs. So she freaked out, came out, told whoever. And when they went in to, investigate, there was nobody upstairs. And little shit like that would happen all the time, where like they would see people or they would see things in the corner. And she told me some more stories which were really fucked up. But so one time we went to that house because it was abandoned.
Of course you did.
We did.
Right.
Me, my brother, this person, and then a few other people. We went. Pitch fucking black out there. Number one.
Of course.
So we're all have flashlights, and the house is abandoned, and it turned into a party place for kids, and shit like that. So windows were out, just what you would imagine an abandoned house looking like. So we went inside, and some walls were still up, but some of the drywall is just out, damaged and shit like that. And so we're looking around, and she's pointing out different spots of where she had seen things or stuff that happened. And my brother, he was like kind of going off from where we were, and he was going through this doorway, and he was walking out, and our friend, she's like, "Stop!" And so he's like, "All right." So she like screamed it.
I could just see his brother now. What?
What are you?
He's like, what?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Stop! Don't move." And then
That's where we sacrificed the. That's where we sacrificed the cow.
So, anyway, we went. She told us that if he would have took another step and we looked, it was just straight down outside.
Oh shit!
Until we were on the second floor. Yeah. Somehow, like, part of the wall was missing, so he just thought it was a doorway. So he walked out. So if he would have took another couple steps, bam, straight down to the thing.
Oh my.
But she's like, "All right, let's go downstairs to the basement."
His ass had a flashlight. Couldn't see that.
No, because we're looking up like this, but you don't see anything.
Like,
Right.
And
All the spirits are in the
Wow.
so then she's like, "Let's go downstairs."
Oh, let's go to the basement now.
Yeah. And a couple of people, but she opened up the door. I said, "Fuck that," because when she opened up the door, I felt something.
Yeah.
Like there was something down there. And I was skeptic. I was playing it the same way. Like let's just take a look. But as soon as she opened up,
Felt that.
I was convinced. I'm like, I'm not going down there. I'm not going down there. And I don't remember who. Her and someone else went down there. And I think I stopped being friends with them after that. But no. But yeah. As soon as she opened it up, it's like it was a feeling that just rushed. Like there was something down there. Like it even had like a different smell. I mean, a basement's a basement. Yeah, they're musty and shit like that.
But you know that smell.
Yeah, but there's something like it just it
Well, you
didn't
can
sound
just
right.
feel it. Like
yeah,
you can
feel it.
It's a
You
yeah.
can
Unless you have experienced it,
Yeah,
So
it was nuts, man. But like,
Made your stomach turn.
yeah, man. I was like,
Like
I'm not fucking going down there.
Like you had to go fart. Like he's like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, like, yeah, man. I just ate some chile and I was like,
He's like, I'm gonna go look outside.
What the hell was that?
Right, Anthony. I'm like, did you see that?
I'm like, get out of me!
oh my god.
No, just poop, just poop. I just have
no,
to.
just take a
Oh
crap.
my god! I just had Latin Village.
Oh, jeez. He said Latin Village. Oh my gosh.
It's coming.
Oh my gosh.
Grab the leaves.
Now, the only other thing that I'd say, and I repeated it on the last one too, but like I said, it's been a while, was just that when we first moved into our apartment back in '97, our oldest, Aviel, he wouldn't go into his room. And if he was asleep in his room, he always woke up crying, like he was disturbed. And so he wouldn't go back in there. And we ended up being friends with one of the ladies on the same floor. And she told us that the people that lived there before us, they were doing like some kind of like child pornography or something in that bedroom. And whether or not, I don't know, but so he never wanted to go in there. Like he just never wanted to go in there. All his toys and everything were in there. And because he was 22, No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
No, he was 7, 5. Yeah, he was about 2 or 3 years old. I think it was
Okay.
when it happened. And so immediately I knew like something's in there. He doesn't want to go in there. There's something in there. So I had to talk with the room one night. It was middle of the night, and I sat in there with the lights off, and I'm like, all right, let's do this. You know, either you get the fuck out, or we're gonna have some problems. You know, who's got my back is a lot stronger than who's got yours. And after that talk, and I was angry, and it was gone. It was gone. Then he had no problem sleeping in there and go back in there. And it was weird. But it was weird because I never sensed anything. Not that I probably would have, because I'm not like, you know, a medium or anything. But like, I've sensed things before. We all have, you know. But like, there wasn't anything in there at the time. But I don't know. That was weird.
Shit.
It was crazy.
Damn.
We're gonna wrap this up here. We're already at 55 minutes.
55.
Right.
It always goes by so fast.
It does.
Yeah,
It
it goes
does.
by
It does. It was awesome to do this on location too.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for opening up your home. It
Thanks,
was
You're
Jeff.
so
Nick.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
The fire was nice. The low lights.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, turn the lights back
Turn
on.
it back on,
honey.
man. Look at Jay, you're fucking me up. I was scared. I'm like, I keep looking back this way. I'm like,
Jeff, the homeowner / butler tonight.
light tech. Light
Jeffrey.
tech.
Jeffrey.
Poor Jeff. I don't know how he stays married to me. Oh my gosh. Well, this morning we were talking about that. I'm like, you know, when you marry a Latina, shoot, there's gonna be spice in your life, honey.
Never do it. Whoever's
Don't
out
ever.
there listening single, break that shit off now.
Break that shit off.
Salsa's not worth it.
They won't.
know, right?
They won't let you, bro.
Before it's too late.
You
I know.
stuck.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
He
See
goes.
the light, run to
Remember
it.
you were saying like I keep you 3 feet off the ground or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like
I
that.
just want my feet planted not up in the air.
Ah.
Like,
Oh
would
my
you like me
gosh.
boring and dull? No.
Yeah, man. You need a little salsita in your life,
I
bro.
know.
That's how it goes. You stuck.
He loves
That's
it.
how
For
it
years,
is.
I just thought, you know,
The
That's
fuck.
what
I
it
know.
is.
right?
That's funny.
Speechless.
All right.
But
At the very end,
Don't say
man,
anything, bro. Don't say anything.
I know.
after you guys have crossed over, the first thing you're gonna be like, what the fuck? No, that's awesome though. That's
you know
awesome.
what's I'll bring this up, like, you know, we were just visiting my son
Yeah.
in Miami,
Yeah.
and Jeff totally was the minority down there.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
And I just love him to pieces because he did not give a care in the world.
That's what's
Like
up. That's what's up.
he grabbed my hand and he just, you know, yeah.
What, I mean,
He didn't care.
He didn't care.
did not care.
He didn't care one bit. Sandals and socks and all. Nothing.
Right. Even if you wanted to break out the cock collar.
Yeah, it just it was all good. Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
he loves the minorities. But
Well, we're gonna wrap this up, but we thank everybody for listening, and sorry about that little interruption there. I'm gonna get that taken care of.
table.
I'm gonna get that taken care of.
We'll
yeah,
bless the
get the
house.
tape.
But like
I would
said
love
again,
to come on again if we
Well-
want to discuss.
No, hey, there's always a part 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stories for that. So yeah, I mean, because we're gonna
Yep.
do another one. We got another one
I
coming.
would need special permission to.
Yeah, you need to set that up. You need to schedule it so
I
that
just
you
won't
can
be here.
on.
Right, exactly.
I just won't be here.
We're gonna have to sneak Jeff in. Okay, she's gone.
We'll get you in. We'll get you in.
Right.
Yeah, we'll do
No.
a separate one by ourselves, and then I'll
was
add
good.
you into that one
We'll
that
go
way.
out to the garage or something.
All right.
We'll have to go.
Oh,
yeah,
shoot.
but
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun. Thank you very much for having us,
You're
guys.
very
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you.
And he's definitely set it up. It was real nice. So we're gonna end it here. And like I said, we have plenty more coming. We got another special guest, aka Nancy,
If she shows.
if she shows. And
Well, go on location to your house.
right, and if
Okay, I'll bring it.
if you're up, I'm gonna point to her because this is obviously up to her.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Fucked up.
But if you guys are up for another one, you know, after like middle of the month or something.
Sure. Or to come back here
Yeah.
and do one.
Either
or-
way, or you come over,
Sure.
we come, whatever. But let's just do another one.
Sure.
That'd be cool.
Awesome. Because yeah, we want to kind of fill up October with with them and just scary stuff. So think of some more scary stories. But
we should.
anyway.
You know what? One should be talked about. Just all the horror movies we've watched.
Let's do it. That's
You
okay.
know.
That's ours. That's all of ours.
Okay.
We're doing it.
We'll own that one. Yes.
We're doing that one.
At least it's not on Christmas.
Tell them real quick. We got just a few minutes. You gotta-
Fuck yeah.
What's his name?
What? What? No, wait.
What's that
Let him.
Christmas movie?
What to tell us? Shh.
Freddy Krueger.
No. It starts with a K.
Candyman.
That's a C, fool.
I know. I was hoping to catch on.
Okay. What's your story? What's your story?
No. First Christmas I had with Nancy and the kids. Fucked up. First Christmas. And here I am, got my coffee mug out, had chocolate, cookies. I was in my PJs, slippers, ready to watch Charlie Brown's Christmas, A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
They put the TV on. The Conjuring came on.
No, it didn't come on. They put it on.
They put it on. They had it at the DVD already in. I thought they put one of my CDs in because I had a whole stack of Charlie Brown. You know what I mean? Christmas Story.
We watched when we were
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. And then it's just like, I'm like, what the fuck? And they're all like, aren't you excited, Paul? What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
There's no Charlie Brown shit.
Wait, I can't wait for that next podcast because remember when we
God.
all went and saw that movie at the theater?
Oh shit!
The Conjuring.
That was so fun. That was so fun.
Oh my God.
That was so
I need
fun.
my sisters here for that. I'll just
I
tell you that
know.
my sister Laura, she went and saw the Jungle Book.
Well, yeah, she was the
didn't
only
wanna
one in
come
there.
in.
She didn't come in with
She
us.
did not want to watch that movie, so she went and watched the Jungle Book.
Okay, hold it. We're gonna say that for the
Okay.
next one
Right,
because we can go on with that. Anyway, so all right, so we're gonna wrap this up. But
gosh.
Paul, you got anything to say?
Nope. All right, done said it all. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Jeff and Vicky. It's been
All right,
awesome.
So
It was
yes,
fun.
it was fun.
I'm already looking forward to the next.
Yeah, we might have to move that up. We might have to move
Right.
that up.
Tomorrow.
For real.
Yeah, tomorrow. Tonight.
I gotta do my breaks, fool. I gotta get my breaks done.
Oh, shit.
oh, yeah.
That's
All right,
funny.
so we have recently moved the podcast from SoundCloud to YouTube.
YouTube, so you can check
So
it out.
we have a YouTube
Okay.
channel.
Yep.
So you can
Subscribe.
find us there from now on at 2nd Street Primos.
Gotta subscribe to it.
Do you have
You
the
don't have to,
apostrophe?
but you can.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
The apostrophe
no
is
apostrophe. The apostrophe is
The apostrophe's gone.
gone. Yeah, that
Okay.
name wasn't
For
taken.
real.
I'll have to do that right
So
now.
yeah,
Just
take
share
a,
it, man.
take a look
Share
at
it all
us.
Oh
over.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Take a look for us at YouTube.
That's
Search for us,
hilarious.
2nd
Yeah, for
Street
real.
Primos. 2 ND, of course, not spelled out. And
for that, Lee.
hey, you never know, man.
Hey, am I the only one wearing shorts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Throw them
I'm
big
cold.
city acronyms around it.
Let's see.
So anyway,
job, dude.
you guys.
He should be our third person that does the lookups and talk shit.
All right, the fact check. You gotta be our fact checker next
check.
time, bro.
Andy,
You gotta do
Oh
it.
my gosh.
But
There we go.
anyway, thank you guys
thank
for listening, and we've got some plan for this month coming up. So
Safe and happy Halloween.
yeah, so everyone take it easy, be safe, and
Wear your
be
mask.
healthy. Wear your mask and your
whether you need one
your
or not.
chons.
Right.
Anyway, all right, guys, you guys take it easy, and we'll
Peace
be back.
out.
See ya.
Peace.